Question is, are you coming to Perth next year?
Right now, we're actually planning on Perth, and I love Perth, by the way. It's one of my favorite.
That's what I want to hear.
That's one of my favorite towns in the world. I mean, we've had so much fun in Perth, and it's such a beautiful, you know, it's like 1950 there, you know, and it's kind of like California weather. It's dry, it's on the ocean, and it's actually, isn't it the furthest point in the world?
The furthest, we traveled 22 hours straight here.
Yeah, it's awesome. We'll see you at Perth. And I'll be able to pick you out in your pajamas. There you go.
I'm Sarah from Melbourne, Australia, and my question is, what do you think the best show was that KRUISE have played?
Wow, that's tough. I'll tell you, the one I liked the best was the acoustic on the deck. They couldn't remember a fucking song, but they had some fun up there. And I like that stuff. I like that kind of free stuff where, you know, even the last two shows, it was like, there was no set list. Not that you couldn't tell that. But there was no set list, and they were just listening to people talk, and sometimes, as you could tell, pull out a song that they hadn't played, you know, in forever. And would play it. So I like that kind of free form kind of thing instead of everything so precise and it's just a show.
Hey Doc, was Motley Crue better behaved on this tour than when you were managing them?
Oh my God. Well, number one, I had to remind Nicky he turned 50. That he would tell me, because I was turning 30, that I should be put into a camp because I had no use for society after 30. But they were like 18 or something then. So, yeah, they didn't bite anybody. I didn't see anybody, you know, piss on the Alamo or anything. So it was, they were very well behaved, actually. You know, you know, Tommy's a great kid, and he's not a kid anymore, but he's just a great energy and a great person, and Nicky's turned into a really good businessman, and, you know, they just, and Vince still, and, you know, and Nick is just a sweetheart, so, yeah, no, this is a walk in the park from when I had him.
Thank you. Hi Doc, my name's Dave, I'm from Melbourne, Australia. As a licensed pyro, how do I get a job working with kids?
Well, you blow up a lot of shit. You actually, you know, you go to the pyro companies and talk to them and get out there. That's what, you know, I try to tell people when they want to get on the road, which is really, being on the road is not the best thing in the world, okay, by far, because you're away from home most of the time. It's a lot of work. People go, oh, well, look, you travel the world. You're in a bus with 12 guys that are farting and everything else. And you go, how cool is that? And so it's kind of like, you really have to be built for this, because I've been doing this, like I said, 35 some years. And I still see guys that are out there that are 65 to 70 years old doing the same shit that they did when they were 20. You know, out on the road, no family life, no kids, been married three times. And most of the roadies just find a girl that they don't like and buy them a house. They skip the shit about it. They just get married. So, you know, it's tough on the road, but you know, if I was young, if I was 20-some years old or something right out of high school, you know, you can sock some money away. You know, if you don't get into that whole roadie thing, and save some money, because they don't spend a penny. They'll spend a penny. You give them per diems, they get 3 meals a day. So they don't spend anything. So they can just, come off a tour and they have a lot of money.
Thank you.
My name's Jessica. I'm from Louisiana. My question is, how easy is it to manage Gene since he's gotten married?
Oh, shit. I was afraid someone was going to ask that. It's actually, he's been, Gene is not only a great friend of mine, but he's my partner. And so I think it's different because he's changed his whole life around. And to the better for him. And Shannon. Shannon's a great girl. And so on some things it's much easier because he's more in tune with his family and stuff. I think Gene Simmons' family jewels really